Stillness, abundance, love, and light, health, and wholeness. Stillness, abundance, love, and light, health, and wholeness. Stillness and abundance, love, and light, health, and wholeness. You know, it's wild how the lessons that we could be taught while people are present can still be teaching us when people are absent. And I was thinking about my mom and a lot of things that she taught me as I was growing up, so I could be well versed and independent, not only in who I was, but in how to take care of myself. And in reflection of what I just said, I got a message for the parents. I got a message for the parents, the mothers and the fathers, but more so the mothers. I got a message for the women, my sisters, and those. And it's like I say, it's more directed to women, but it's to male and female parents. You know, I know we got some exceptional male dad figures in the world. I'm not blind to that. Regardless of what my backdrop may be, I do know we have some exceptional male parents in the world, and in a lot of cases, based off the type of male parental figure we may have had. You know, if we got the lesson and didn't let it get us all twisted and bent up and, you know, in the wrong kind of way. So salute to the fathers, to the dads out there, but more so salute to the mothers. Mothers, I want to give y'all some game that nobody probably, before I go into this card reading, I want to share some game with y'all. The self-realized game, self-actualized game that it wasn't taught to me. It's just an inflection and a reflection of and based off things that was taught to me. So I want to say this to the mothers, especially raising young men. All parents raising young men, but more so mothers raising young men, because there's a lot of single parent households in the world, and I came from one. So I'm saying this from a place that I relate to and resonate with very close. That's why I hit different in a lot of things that I say. Teach your young men. Make sure they know how to iron their clothes. Start teaching them how to iron their clothes at a certain age, you know. And when you in that kitchen, have them in that kitchen with you, teaching them how to cook, teaching them different seasons, so forth and so on. Teach them how to shop. Teach them how to wash their clothes and dry their clothes properly, not just throw the colors in there with the white. Teach them all these things. Teach them all these things. Teach them as much as you can before they decide to leave your household, you know, because we gonna do what we do, but teach them, and I put me in that. Teach us, male, because I'm still learning, you know, and most of my lessons come from women. Don't get it twisted. Teach them as much as you can before they leave your household. And I can guarantee you this, way after you gone, if you don't have to bury your child first, way after you gone, they'll be still thanking you and appreciating you for it. You hear me? You hear me? Those that listening gonna get that. But on another note, you know, I'm glad to be here. I hope everybody's feeling good for no reason at all. Radiating, operating, exuding, emanating the highest version of your authentic self. You know, it's an honor for me to be here. I'm glad to be here. And I appreciate the ability to be able to be here. You know, especially recognizing that my shadow needed more love than I did. If you don't listen, you're going to miss it. And when I realized that, it changed the whole game, you hear me? And I'm still changing it. But I'm feeling good right now, and I hope everybody is. You know, Mondays usually don't hit like this here for me. But this is a pretty good Monday for me. Recognition and reward. We got a number 3 on the card. We got a number 3 on the card. Recognition and reward. 10-minute check. Recognition and reward. Let me find this card. We gotta go to the book. I gotta go to the content section. Y'all bear with me, man. Y'all know this. Recognition and reward. Recognition and reward. Recognition and reward. 77. 77. Okay. 77. 77. All it takes is you to be the other one. You hear me? Those who listen are gonna get it. Recognition and reward. A reward for a job well done is what this card represents. It's a time for recognition, or it's a time of recognition for a completed project. Hard work, skill, expertise, and your craftsmanship, whatever your profession may be. These abilities are now being honored, but don't forget to also pay homage to yourself. I just spoke of this the other day. These abilities, your abilities, are now being honored, but don't forget to also pay homage to yourself. Pat yourself on the back, because you deserve it. As a matter of fact, has anybody hugged themselves today? I know I ain't said it in a minute, but that still should have us. We should already be knowing to do that. Self-care. You hear me? It's health care too. Hug yourself today if you did. Pat yourself on the back today. As the card suggested, you deserve it. This card also comes forth to represent a family or a group of people coming together. Cosmic consciousness, soul control, family and soul drive. New subscribes, peekaboos and passerbys. All of whom are aiming and striving toward a common goal. If you hear, I hope that's your purpose. Or anything that you hear here probably won't be of the highest help, because you didn't come here with the highest intent. And anybody not here with the highest intent, it probably won't do you no good. It'll probably have things caving in on you before have things opening up for you, because your intention ain't right. This card also comes forth to represent a family or a group of people coming together, all of whom are aiming and striving toward a common goal. A lot of people who have connected with me probably also realize that they shadow needed more love than they thought they did. And the more they realize that, it's changing the game. Accept the help that's being offered. Accept the help. Accept this be the problem. You know, a lot of us can't accept ourselves. You know, they accept no help from nowhere else. You hear me? Or to be able to recognize it. More possibilities are in the work. So be sure to lay a solid foundation from your past achievements. Lay a solid foundation from your past achievements. So that means the past already done taught us some lessons that's going to propel us forward in our present, which builds toward what will be our future. And this will help you be ready for the next opportunity. In addition, this card is a reminder to take care of your physical body. You gotta take care of the vehicle. You gotta take care of the car you driving. You hear me? I ain't talking about the car you drive. You gotta take care of the car that you driving, called your body. After all, it's what carries you. It's what carries your soul around in this material world. You hear me? It's what carries your soul around in this material world. I ain't gonna say too much, but I'm gonna say a few things, just because. Sunlight with no water will burn up the whole planet. So that means be grounded. That means have temperance about yourself or self-control. That means in all you do, seek harmony within and balance. And recognize one thing, at least one thing. Just like we should be learning at least one word a day, recognize one thing that you can do for your self-improvement. You ain't got to tell nobody, but just recognize one thing that you can do towards your self-improvement and commit yourself to doing that. And remember, truth passes through 4 stages in the process of even entering our mind. Truth got to pass through 4 stages before it even enters our mind. Well, y'all may say, well, damn, what do Sabu mean by that? I want to say it again. Truth passes through 4 stages before it even enters our mind. But more importantly, lies do too also. But most of us didn't know it because we was programmed not to. Most of us didn't see it because we was programmed not to. Now, y'all may be wondering why I say that. Because we can only pass. We can only pass on what we know. If y'all reflect on what I started out speaking on, we can only pass on what we know. So, in going through the deep layers of myself to overcome me, not to have control over you, but in going through the deep layers of my soul to overcome me, I recognize a lot of things that either people don't, or due to pseudo-mutuality, they just refuse to look at, to even begin to address, because acceptance. I ain't say I like everything that I saw. I ain't say I like everything that I experienced. And I make it clear in the way that I deliver a message that be known. Not to hark on or not to magnify the parts that I didn't like, but to demonstrate what I did with it and what I present and represent, since that's what wanted to come out. You know, it taught me how to make some arrangements, to make some changes and to make some arrangements. And it took a lot of learning and accepting to do about me. You hear me? See, because my shadow needed love more than I did. But as I said, truth passes through 4 stages. And we're going to, and it happens at such a subtle occurrence. Most of us don't even know that it's 4 stages. That anything, that any knowledge, any information, any communication, any dialogue, any inter-exchange that we're having, most of us don't even know that it takes place. But it's 4 things that happen. Doubt. We question, we're gonna question things, even if we don't know we question them. Examination. We examining things, even if we're not aware or making a conscious intent that we examining what we are questioning in the first place through the doubt. Desire. If whatever the inter-exchange may be has some appeal, you will desire more of it, you know. Rather person, place, or thing, and acceptance. Acceptance and acceptance. Those are the 4 stages. Why do I say that? I say that because to be appreciated, sometimes it takes your absence to say things that your mouth could never get through, just so we can learn. And isolation, for me, was a very important part of my journey. Isolation. I don't know who needed to hear that, but isolation may be a very important part of your journey after going through the doubt, the examination, the desire, and acceptance, the clean up, clear out, and delete was no longer necessary within you to reflect that in your external reality. And sometimes isolation is important for you to be able to appreciate yourself, you know. So I want to leave us with that. I don't want to say too much to kind of distract from the message. Number 3, angel number, sending master number. Somebody's birthday might be February 3rd, you know, any month on the 3rd. Recognition and reward, family. Tonight's emoji is gonna be, let me see, prana, chi, ki. Call it what you want, it's all the same energy. Tonight's emoji, I think it's one of these symbols in the thing. But it might be a recycle symbol in the emoji. If you can find this symbol, recycling symbol in the emoji, put that in the comment section for the raffle this month. So far, I have had a certain t-shirt suggested that and a bracelet suggested, because I left it up to the family and the community to decide what I'm gonna raffle this month. And I had rambled off a few things, cups, hats, shirts, sage kit, tonic, knitted scarf if you're in a cold area, so forth and so on. But so far I got a bracelet suggested and a hat suggested. But I mean a bracelet and a shirt suggested, pardon me. See, I'm rambling. But as we proceed, because we still got a lot of the month left, because we still got a lot of living left too, you hear me? But as we proceed, we're gonna figure it out as we close down on this month. So until then, new subscribers, and anybody visiting the page, I do a raffle at the end of the month. You must be subscribed, watch the video, place the emoji in the comment section. As the sign to suggest, and as simple as that. I'm stuttering, but as the sign suggests, and as simple as that, to be submitted for the raffles at the end of the month. Feel good for no reason at all, you know. Find a reason, and then make that reason your no reason at all, because feeling good is feeling God. Other than that, stillness and abundance, level like health and wholeness to the family. My name is Saul the God. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the subscribe. Those who are expecting packages. And cause I'm saying it now because I ain't get y'all emails out, but a lot of y'all are part of what we doing here. So those if you ain't get an email from me, the package and you expecting the packages, they have been sent, and you will be receiving them this week before the week out. I appreciate y'all who donate. I appreciate y'all who send love offers. I appreciate y'all who make purchases with me. So forth and so on. Until we do it again, family. My name is Saul. I love y'all. Peace.